otherwise, this is the road, and all of this frontage is with the home. And this is the driveway coming from, that's the main house. There is a house up in here. They do not have any frontage. The lot line is about the crest of that. So again, White Pine Circle. This is the end of the dead end. And stake is right here. So this is N8556. White Pine Circle is where the cabin. And you can see it does have architectural shingles, so they're not terribly old. But the lot line, there's a stake there with a flag and a stake here. This was just flagged by Wisconsin Public Service. So coming in the door, you got a little kitchen area here. Classic 1960s, 70s orange countertops. This is where a stove would be. They don't have that stove in here. Haven't used the cabin in quite some time. There is a chimney, a little bit of storage there. They probably had a wood stove at one time, took out. And this is kind of separated for a bedroom. Obviously, they were using it for a sleeping area. They think they had a curtain there. Otherwise, open living room, kitchen, dining, huge patio doors that look out to the lakeside. This is very close to the cabin. You could tear this down, build in this exact same footprint. There's your little half bath. Again, there's no well. They sucked water out of the lake. And you've got your old fuse panel up there for electric. But electric is here. They just put a new meter on. And this is the other bedroom. Here's that White Pine Circle that comes in. There's some new fresh markings because they're doing some power stuff. But wood siding on the cabin. They had a little patio out front here that overlooks the frontage. So from the lake, there's the cabin, and around this corner is where the main house is. You can see the dock down there. This is Seven Island. There's a couple different islands on here, but a island that looks like a seven. That's why it's called Seven Island. And that island is over here. Got a little spot to set some chairs. There's the dock. It is metal. Maybe you could just put some new decking on that and rehab that a little bit. This was an old pump house, which they're not using anymore. They haven't used the cabin, but they would put a pump in there. It would suck water from the lake because there is no well on the cabin. You got some nice concrete steps going up, and then there's the cabin. So this is the driveway coming from the main house. There is an outhouse there. This road does go all the way through to White Pine Circle.